Hi everyone, welcome. Today I continue to speak about faith. We are at day number 5. Day number 5 is about faith trusts God's timing. Faith doesn't just believe God can. Faith believes God knows when. One of the hardest tests of faith is waiting. Waiting when nothing seems to happen, waiting when the promise feels delayed. So sometimes it puts you in a position where you wonder, have I heard right? Have I missed it? Because it takes so long. But we are reminded in Habakkuk 2 verse 3 that for the vision is yet for an appointed time. Though it tarries, wait for it, because it will surely come. Faith understands that God is never late. What feels like delay is often preparation in God's hands. So the examples that I use in this video is again Abraham and Sarah, because they are the best relatable examples that you can use regarding faith and waiting. So God promised them a son, and yet every year after year passed with no child. Their bodies were growing older, and the hope seems to fade away year after year. But still, the scriptures say, Romans 4 verse 20, he did not waver through unbelief regarding the promise of God. Abraham had to trust not just the promise, but God's timing for the promise. When the time appointed by God arrived, Isaac was born. Not early, not late, right on time. Faith doesn't rush God. Faith rests in His schedule. So, waiting doesn't mean that faith is weak. Sometimes waiting is where faith grows strongest. Faith trusts God's timing, even when the clock is silent. I remember there was a time that I trusted, or actually I got a promise from God. And, I had to trust. And I remember the moment when I heard that word, I said to him, this will probably take long. And it did take long, but it didn't take that long. But for me, I couldn't help myself. I just had to say that, you know what, I'll probably have to wait. So, yeah. But I just want to say, be blessed. I trust to see you in the next video.